Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And look at the sunshine coming in my windows today. It's crazy. I think I might have to change my my settings here. It's kind of crazy. Oh, that's too dark. I think we're gonna go with that. Tell me if that's too dark, okay? So it is Friday. Yes, I'm here on a Friday. April 3, and it's 10:30 Eastern time, so hopefully you're coming on. Carrie is here. I'm glad you're here, Carrie. When you get on, let me know. Give me a hello. That helps me know when you're here. I like that. And I need water already this morning. Clearly I didn't drink enough. Hi, Carrie. So Carrie, is the lighting okay? I just turned off my light on my camera. Okay, cool, thank you. I have so much sun coming in today, totally opposite from the way it was on Wednesday when I was here. Hi, Deanna, I'm glad you're here. Scratchy throat this morning. So I'm excited to be here. I have some stuff planned with the other half of the bundle that I was telling you about. Let's see, is there any other stuff that I have to tell you about? I still didn't post information about the class yet. I will work on that today. So I'm going to start out with just resharing the bundle a little bit. Stamps. I'm going to start with stamp sets. Hi, Stacy. I'm glad that you're here. Happy Friday, everybody. I know that means something a little different for many of us, but it's still Friday, and, sometimes it's hard to keep track of, though. Kind of crazy. Especially when your friendly demonstrator is coming on 3 times a week. Is it still Wednesday? Okay. I do not even know where the flyers are, so you're going to have to just deal with the actual stuff that I'm showing you. Or you can check out my live from yesterday. I have buried stuff here already. All right, so we had a mega suite that's from the upcoming new catalog that we're going to be getting. It will go live early June, but we'll get it sometime in May. So this is a mega bundle, so there's mega suite, I should say. So there's 2 different bundles in here. So, excuse me, this is the one that I used Wednesday. So it's Ornate Thanks and lots of sayings on there, lots of thank you sayings. And then these are the dies that went with that bundle. And I'm going to show you, before I go on to the next bundle, I'm going to show you, because I cut out the pieces from it now so that I can show you the pieces. So you saw this piece already on my card that I made on Wednesday. So I have to say this was the most difficult die to get out of the, not the die itself, but getting all the pieces out of it. So this was by far the most difficult because there's so many long straggly parts to it or whatever. It's just hard because you have to be careful with those. But here is another board. So these are border dies. These dies are called borders, ornate borders. So here is another die. So this completely cut it out. This one just cut it off the edge. Okay, so there's still a border, just in a different way. So then there was just a single long piece. Oops, I need something behind it. I'll use this. This was just a single long piece. So this is one. Hi, Robin, I'm glad you're here. This was one. You're definitely going to need to use this just on, excuse me, on layers that you're going to put onto the card, because, just a sec, there was no way for me to do a whole card and run it through because the die, maybe you can tell on it. I'll show you again. These two dies right here, there's one here and one here. They're too long. They're longer than the width of our current, though retired, not in the catalog, die cutting machine. I have no idea what our next one is going to be like, but this is too wide for right now. So you totally have to do it on just a piece that you're going to attach to your card. Okay, so there was one, and here's the other long skinny piece. So there is some stitching right next to these little this hole's border here. This one just had the hole's border was like kind of the stitching, I guess. Okay, and then there's one more die here. Well, actually, I did not cut out these flowers up here. I didn't bother. You can tell what those are supposed to be. So there's one more border, and I decided to make another card with it. So here is the other border. So this again cuts it right off. This is not something that, or cuts it off the edge. It doesn't make it a singular piece like this one is. Okay, so there's those. Okay, so that's the bundle that I used on Wednesday. Sorry, I gotta get the right stuff out of my way here. Okay, so today what I'm showing you is the Ornate Style. Oh, my phone was trying to reconnect. Are you guys still there? Can you pop on and just say hi or whatever? Did you see that glitch or no? Somebody let me know. Otherwise I'm gonna just, oh good, okay, somebody's on. So this is the bundle, Ornate Style Bundle. And these are the dies that go with this one. Now these ones are called Ornate Frames. No, sorry. I want to call it frames. I looked it up that way. That's not what they're called. Hi, Debbie. These are called Ornate Layers. We had something called Ornate Frames. Those were the Halloween ones back whenever. So don't call them frames. They're layers. Oh, here's one more die that was on there. Okay, so I cut all of these out so that you could see what they were. So this one I had shown you already last time. This was the only one that I had cut out. This one was a little more difficult to cut out because of all those swirly pieces. The more swirly they are, the harder they are. So this is bigger. This is almost the size of the card front. I guess I can show you this way since that's the way my screen is. Then there's this one. This one is almost as long as the card front. Can you see there's stitching, and what happens is when you're die cutting it, sometimes the little circles pop out and then they get embedded in here. Hi, Marilyn. So there's little stitching around the inside of these circles. Okay, and then there's this piece. I should put white behind it again. So this one's a smaller version of this. You can see how big it is compared to my finger. All right. Then there's this embedded piece. So this is not cut out. I just used this piece of cardstock, and then this is the die. This is the actual die. So it just cuts out. So you leave the negative. Or is that right? I don't know if I'm saying that right. But anyway, so this is like you would put this as a little window on your card or something like that. And then this one, This one is actually 2 different dies. So there's a stitched rectangle that's skinny that fits this exact die that cuts from the center, just like this one. So if I could have had a bigger piece of cardstock with this and it would have just been cut out the middle, but this is another stitched frame that goes around it. Okay. All right, so those are all the shapes that are in those dies, and now I'm going to make some cards. Actually, since I have several of you on, before I put you down, I'm going to do my drawings from Monday. So I'm going to do that right now. I have everybody loaded in my randomizer. Anybody watching the we love cooking shows, a specific kind of cooking shows. There's a new one. Wait, did somebody win already? I don't think somebody won yet. What was it called? Oh, Tournament of Champions or something like that. The chef one. Guy Fieri is the host on there, and they have a randomizer on there, so they spin to win. There's like 5 different things that they spin. The meat choice, the hi Charlene, the meat choice, the veggie or fresh fruit choice, the style of cooking that it has to be, an item in the pantry that they have to use. Like one time it was the panini press, and another time it was the juicer, and then the last one is, how much time they get. So it was anywhere from 30 minutes to 50 minutes is what I've seen. Anyway, he calls it the randomizer, so that's what I'm using. Okay, so I have my names loaded here, and oops, I gotta click one thing here. Okay, so I'm gonna start my first, it's spinning like who's gonna win. So my first card was, it's way across the room. So it was the thank you, it was with the words over it, and Deanna Merrill won the first one. Yay! Congratulations, Deanna. Okay, so there's one, and then the one I just showed you with the lavender, I about called it lavender lace. Woo, we haven't had that in a while. The Highland Heather card that I just showed is what's up for bid right now. It's actually, you can't bid on it. You just have to win because you shared my video on Wednesday. And Linda Stearns won that one. So yay, Linda. Okay, so congratulations to Deanna and Linda. And now I'm going to do my stamping for you. So I showed you the stamp set and the dies, the stamp sets and the dies. And, oops, I gotta get these. Kind of had these organized and then I moved things around. Okay, so I'm going to put you down. And remember, I can't see your comments while I'm stamping. Actually, I've not been able to see all your comments sometimes. So I'm going to put you down. I'm going to unbackwards you and then make you upside down. So I'll put you down so you can see my stamping surface here. Okay, so I have this great big white piece of cardstock. I don't need this right now. And I'm using this great big flower stamp here. Oops. Okay, there we go. So this is what I'm using from Ornate Style. And I'm using Merrill. I'm not sure. I have not used this color very many times, I don't think. So I'm using this. And you probably can see it's a hint here. It's going with Rococo Rose that's right here. So I have my flowers here. Now one of the hard things about this big of a stamp is making sure that you get the whole thing stamped well. So you need to make sure that you press it down. You still don't want to rock it. but you gotta press it down. Well, I need to get in camera better. I moved my my stand for my phone and actually moved the I don't know what you call it. I had to bend it. There, now you can see it better. And getting it back to where it was, I don't know how to do that. Okay, so I'm using a blender pen now, and I'm just going to, I did not pick up any color. You've seen me do it where I'm picking up color. All I'm doing is just blending some of the ink that I just stamped on here with my blender pen. I did not add any color to this. I was gonna do it with Wink of Stella, but it was too late, so I wanted to do this first. So I don't want to do this to all my pieces, to every part of this flower. I just want to add some color to here. And actually, I'm not even adding color, I'm just spreading it. It was already there. So this is Merrill again. And I'm sorry, I always get quiet when I'm coloring. That does not make for a very interesting video. Yes, we're just watching her color. She doesn't even like coloring. Oh, I'm just going to do the center of this one. That's kind of a fun thing to do. I should do that with some of the others. Spread the color, just not the ones that I'm not actually putting on it. See, I don't like doing too much coloring, but there I'm just spreading the color. Okay, so if you haven't used a blender pen before, you run this on your scrap until it's clear. Then you can use it with whatever. All right. Before I'm done with this, I'm going to put some Wink of Stella on here. Maybe I need to squeeze my Wink of Stella. It's just not coming out. I'm scared to do it on camera. I think I'm gonna I'm gonna see if I have another one close. Just a sec. Sometimes you have to squeeze it to get it going again, and I think that one's wetter. You guys won't be able to tell on camera anyway. You're barely going to be able to see any shimmer. So sometimes you have to squeeze it, and then for a while it looks really silver, and I can't squeeze it on my project or it'll just all come out. I didn't want to do that right now. All right. Make sure to run that off. Okay, so I don't know if you'll be able to see the shimmer. I'll tip it and see if you can, maybe. But so here's my thing. And then, oops, I never closed my ink pad. Then I have Memento, and I'm going to use, so these obviously have no sayings with this stamp set, so I'm using the sayings from the other bundle, which this is the Ornate Thanks. So I'm just using the scripty part on this one, and I'm going to put on here, you made my day. Aw. Oops. Not doing well getting on camera today. Gonna have to do some adjustments. Okay. So now I'm going to put this on my card. Such a big piece. Okay, so I have to tell you that I actually made this card base skinnier than normal. I think I cut it to 4 inches because for some reason well, it barely fits on the lengthwise, but widthwise there was extra room on the side, so I just wanted to change it and make the border a little more even. here because I want the edges to stay down so that you can see the pretty border more easily. If it's down stuck to the cardstock, then you can see it better. All right, so here's my card. So there's Rococo Rose, and I used Merrill, and I'm gonna add some ribbon to it. I think I might have preferred the ribbon. I didn't try it out. I think I might have preferred the ribbon, putting it down before I put it on the frame, but then it was too late. Okay, so this is the glittered organdy ribbon again, black, obviously. All right, I'm gonna slide this down closer to my words. And sorry, I didn't show you my how to do a knot again. I just went through it quickly this time. If you need reminders of that, you can go back and watch Wednesday's video, because I tried to do it slowly for that one. All right, so here's my card with Ornate Style. Okay, I have one more for you. Remember, you are entered into a drawing for this this card when you share my video, and then make sure that you tell me that you shared it, because some people have their settings such that I can't see when you share it. So this is just a small piece of one of the designer papers in this suite, and I'm putting the gold foil side down. I wanted this flowery side to show. So this is, oh, I don't think I showed you this piece. This is another one of the pieces from, where's white? It shows up better with white behind it. I had it cut out because I was using it for my card, but then I forgot to show you when I was showing you all the pieces. So I'll put this on here. And then I'm going to wait to put this on here. I want to do my other stuff here first. Okay, so I'm using this cute little daisy stamp with my memento. So you need to be a little bit careful with anything that has the stems on it, and I kind of forgot on the first one that I did. Because this is so skinny, the stem is so skinny, sometimes it can rock more easily, so then you get the ink on the edge of the stem, so then you have like a shadow sort of thing. So be careful when you're inking this stamp up. So we're going to put this flower down here. It's just really cute. Okay, I need to let it dry for a minute, so now I'll put this together. Okay. So anybody that may just be coming on, I did my drawing already for my live winners from Wednesday, and Deanna Merrill won the first one, and Linda Stearns won the second one. So thank you so much for sharing my videos. I hope that it's making, that it makes you happy to come and watch me craft. Hopefully you're doing your own crafting too. But of course it helps my, oh, that was the wrong one anyway. Okay, just a sec. Oh, good. I'm like, oh, I did it too close. it was just, it's good. I used the wrong one. So hopefully you're spreading the video, and so other people can have joy from watching it too. Okay, so this color right here is Terracotta Tile. This is one of the colors in the suite. This is Mint Macaron, same color in the suite. This is Calypso Coral. I don't have Terracotta Tile. I did look it up, that it wasn't just me that I didn't have it. Stampin' Up! Does not have Terracotta Tile, unless I completely missed the boat when I was looking for it, which is entirely possible, of course. But I'm using light and dark Calypso Coral because it goes really well with it. And I'm not really blending out very well. I'm just kind of letting the center be dark letting the petals be light, I guess. I'm going to blend the leaf a little bit better. In fact, I think I don't want to blend it. I want this nice and dark. So remember, whenever you're using Stampin' Blends, you always want scrap paper down, because look what it looks like on the back. So you want to make sure that you're protecting your surface. So I'm just going to use dark. I never use the skinny end unless I have to use it. I just really like the brush tip end. So I'm going to put some dark on here. And then I'm going to blend it with my light. That's how I always do it. I've seen people do it the other way, where they start with light and then add dark, and I don't really know how to do that. Well, I'm about to, because I'm adding more dark, but I feel like I do a better job of blending if I start with the dark and then bring it out into the light. All right, so here is my cute little daisy. And I decided not to put any color layer behind it. I just liked it nice and simple. Oh, but I do want dimensionals. Where'd they go? Anybody see them on? Oh, they're there. Like you could tell me, because I can't see comments. I was just being a goof. So I'm going to put this down. Usually do corners and center, unless it's really small. Or if it's really big, I'll do more. Huh. All right. Stuck it right back down. Okay, so I want it over, oops. Let go. All right, if you do that, you put it down on mistake. Sometimes, if you didn't notice, helping it along, twist it instead of just trying to pull it up. That will help release it a little bit. Okay, so I'm just putting that there. And then I'm going to stamp my greeting, and I need my cushion again, because if you didn't notice, one of the flowers are cling, red rubber, but the words are photopolymer. And whenever you use photopolymer, you need some cushion. Yeah, I'm grabbing the wrong one again. That's the You Made My Day, and it's too long for here. Okay, you need some cushion for this, because it doesn't have it. I think I still put this on cockeyed. And now I'm tearing. So we're going to leave it. I'm going to have to add more adhesive maybe later. Okay, so this says, you're amazing. And I just want it right underneath here. Oh, and I forgot I was going to put, all right, now I do. Okay, you're going to see a new tip for you, because I did completely forget that I want to do something else. So I don't remember where I saw this. I gotta find my scissors. I don't remember where I saw this. Okay, I wanted to put ribbon on here, and I already had it cockeyed, and I forgot the ribbon, so I'm going to show you a trick. So I put this on with dimensionals. You heard me that I was ripping it. So I'm going to use my scissors to get these off by going in here, and I'm actually going to cut the dimensional. Yes, it's a waste, but I want my card to look the way I want my card to look. You get it, right? And then I have the middle one. Okay, so you potentially are left behind with these extra pieces, which may or may not come off easily. Obviously this, oops. Obviously this one did not, but that's okay, because we're keeping it covered. It's up to you whether or not you, oh, I cut this thing. Good thing it's covered. Okay. So we have this left behind, but that's okay. You can either put it back on top of there, because I don't want to tear it, or you can put another one like next to it or whatever. So first thing I'm going to do, so I don't forget again, is put my ribbon on here. I just wanted it on my little flower. And I'm just doing a knot, left over right, right over left. Remember, the key is making sure that you point away from you, and that one goes on top one time and one goes on top the other time. There. Okay. Trim that. Trim that. That's so cute. Oh shoot, now I just put it down on the card. Man, I'm just doing a number today. Did you guys all see me do that and go, wait, don't do that? Oh, I'm a piece of work today. Okay, so I'm going to go in between these. So I'm kind of using probably more than I would have. All right, I somewhat have the corners taken care of. There's the thickness there, so I'm not too worried about it squishing down like in the center. So now I just got to make sure I cover up anything that I messed up. There! That's better. Okay, here's my card. All right, so I'm going to put you up again and show you. So I'm going to upside down you and make you backwards again and bring on comments. Showing off all our little quirky mistakes. Yes, exactly. You're welcome, Deanna. I'm excited. It's funny. I have you both right in front of me. So, Deanna, I asked you the other day how to pronounce your name. I don't know if you can see Dina on there. Dina is on my team and one of my customers besides. She says her name Dina and you say your name Deanna. So I had to make sure that I did that right the other day. Yes, it looks way better with ribbon, doesn't it? Okay, I got to make sure I'm in the light right. And there we go. So here's the first one that I did. And then, I mean, not the first one, the last one, I mean. The last one that I just showed you. I usually go backwards like once I show it. And then here is the other one. So this one says, you made my day. So, Deanna, I'm not sure if I have your address. I don't know if I have Paper Pumpkin people addresses. I know you just signed up for that, but I don't know if I have it. Can you make sure that you message me or email me or something? Your address, please? That would be lovely. Then I can make sure that I get your card to you. I did mail out cards. Yesterday, I don't know if you saw my post. I have so many more cards I need to mail out just for being, sorry, get stuff in my face. I have lots of cards that I'm planning to mail out, but I did get the ones, oh, I'm not even going to tell you what I did with my card here. But I did get my my live winners out, and I have birthdays that I sent out. Some of them will even actually be on time. So yeah, so make sure that you share my video today, and you'll be entered into the drawing for today. Everything that the 2 cards that I made today. And I am, if you didn't recall, I am drawing a name for each of the cards that I make so that I can spread the love right now, because we all need extra love right now, right? What was I going to say? There is a poll on my Dazzled by Stamping community page, or group. It's a group, not a page. I don't know if you guys can even tell that when you go to something. Excuse me, but I have to decipher how I do things for that. Thanks for all the love, Robin. I have a poll going right now, and it lasts until, I think, Sunday afternoon sometimes. I am doing a live on Monday, and I'm letting you pick what I'm going to show. So I think what's winning right now is the stamp set, Music from the Heart. So that is something that it looks like I'll be showing on Monday. But if you have other choices, you can put that on there or vote for, I think the second in the running is something called My Meadow. I forgot to even put it on the list, but Alexa added it for me, so it's second last that I saw. So I will be back here on Monday, and I will check the who's winning before then so that I know what to prepare. So anyway, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for joining me today, and make sure that you share my video, and I will draw names for today's winners on Monday. And hopefully I'll even get, actually it wouldn't be today's winners, it would be, I don't know how to describe it. It's too confusing. I already chose winners for today from my live on Wednesday, and I'll do the same on Monday. So have a wonderful day. Thank you. I'm glad that you liked the card. Oh, Sherry, did you just get on? Because I'm about to get off. So I hope you were on for a while, or you're going to have to go back and watch the replay. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. See you on Monday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Thanks. Bye.